Hey, Zykenvax here, and now we begin with episode 3. It begins with a flashback sequence regarding women's childhood. Just like Batman, they go to a theater, and returning they get attacked by someone alone. But unlike Batman, women's parents stay alive, so we see the father, who isn't bald yet, pull off a virgin and say he needs power to protect the ones he cares about, beginning his journey to become a rabbit. Back to the present, we get some lore drop about Ghost Team having created the upgrade to women's firearms. It isn't clear if it's Nico or her father Agnes or her grandmother Nell or Nell. Can be Agnes, since we do see the Order of the Sword logo in the opening. The transfer gets ambushed by one villain from every game: the Rabbit from pre-Devil May Cry 3, Plasma from Devil May Cry 1 Returns, Agni and Rudra from Devil May Cry 3, Echidna from Devil May Cry 4, Cavalier Angelo from Devil May Cry 5. Unlike the canon storyline, Dante here seems to have never met Sparta. The Rabbit uses an iconic move in Drive, or Overdrive. He puts the amulets together like Lady's father did in Devil May Cry 3. In this awesome set piece, Dante grabs a motorcycle and goes after dealing with bosses one after one after one. Sadly, the bosses stay alive because of plot reasons, but if it were in the games, the bosses would be dead in this awesome sequence, which is very good with an awesome soundtrack. We get some very good references from the games, as you can see. No. And we get a glimpse of his Devil Trigger, just like he did in Devil May Cry 3, before he was fully able to become a Devil Trigger. Then we see Plasma dropping some lore dump about Virgil having to be alive so that he could become him, previous episodes. It ends showing us one of the best examples of Devil regeneration we have seen. Sadly, Dante doesn't heal this one instantly because of plot reasons. Maybe it's a nod to Nero having to wait an entire game to regenerate his arm. Don't know. Anyway, we go to episode 4. The Captain Commandos prepare to roll out after the attack. Meanwhile, our hero is stuck, captured again aboard Batman's plane, but Batman is also captured. I mean the Vice President. We get a flashback between Dante and Eva alongside the young Virgil as well. They fight, big surprise. Meanwhile, Captain Commando's unit goes on to the trap building in order to get massacred at the hands of the bosses, except Agni and Rudra, who are aboard the plane. We get another confirmation that Dante never met Sparta in this incarnation, giving room to have Sparta alive for some reason. They start pissing him off in order to unleash his Devil Trigger, while in Devil May Cry 3, Dante manhandled Agni and Rudra without even having access to Devil Trigger, just like the last episode showed. Here, he has some trouble, but alas, it did not bother me that much because they are actively taunting him with PTSD to get him to Devil Trigger. But all they managed to do was to unleash the Devil Bringer, not the Devil Trigger, from Devil May Cry 4, alongside a more confirmation that it's Nero and not Dante. I mean, look at that arm. The episode ends with Woman's realizing some demons are just family folk because they helped her escape Cavalier Angelos and Echidna after doing some Harrenhal hallucination because of some poison she inhaled somewhere in the building. And then she realized some demons are just trying to live a life as normal people, because come on. If Sparta, who was a general to Mundus, managed to grow a heart, why not any other demon? So that's okay, why not? Dante destroys Agni promptly, making Rudra blows up the plane, and so the episode ends.